while back, y'all pretty much just donated some land to Marshall because and I heard from one of the board members that there was going to be, employment opportunities here, and it's just turned into a junkyard with, leftover construction debris, and all it is a construction yard, a permanent construction yard. Marshall just moved all his junk over there and piled it up, and it doesn't look like there's going to be anything that's going to be used for employment or anything else. And I know I know that there's been a standing offer for at least 3 to 4 times the price that the board received from that. So I don't know, who was getting what out of that deal or whatever else. But I know that's past history, but this is where it's at now. It's just an eyesore. They fenced off one side, but everybody coming from the north side over there to the south side, taking that shortcut, sees the eyesore over there. So they had to pass by it. And then another item that a lot of people have probably already heard, but I'd like to read it into the record, because we got rid of one criminal that took place with some election fraud that the board never took action on. And this is another criminal activity, I understand, that's against policy, and it's a misdemeanor. So y'all can decide to do what you want to with it at this time or not, But board director put son on navigation district payroll, nepotism, conflict of interest hidden from public. Port Director Ron Mills hired his son as a consultant to the Willacy County Navigation District, though his son was just a few years out of high school and had no experience in maritime operations or government. Troy A. Mills, Marin, lives in Brownsville, has never appeared before the Navigation District Board, and the details of his employment compensation and duties have never been disclosed publicly by the board, which would have approved his hiring during the chairmanship of Chad Kinney, who lost his seat last November. Y'all have a copy behind all y'all's photos there if you want to go over that. It would appear from Troy Mills' social media page that he began advertising himself the principal consultant of Fossil Consulting in August 2023. The same month he registered the LLC with the Texas Secretary of State's office. No other consultants are listed. The so-called consultant firm appears to have no offices and gives its address at the home of the Port Director Mills and his wife. But a Fossil website features a statement from Ronald Mills saying the Fossil Consulting had been working for the Navigation District for several years. The firm has assisted with our annual audit process and social media outreach, quoted by Ron Mills. Troy Mills does not appear to have any qualifications to assist the board with the annual audit by a professional CPA firm, and there is no indication that the Navigation District has conducted any social media outreach over the last several years beyond posting notices of meetings and events which are put up by Letty Martinez, who is Ronald Mills' administrative assistant. Nothing on Troy Mills' social media page indicates that he has visited any sites or marine operations in Port Mansfield. The principal asset of the Navigation District, he lists no education beyond high school. He may have helped to design a logo for the Willacy County Navigation District. Figuring out the compensation that Mr. Mills was paying his son seemed at first more complicated. The existence of Fossil Consulting came up during the board's discussing this month about hiring, and this is history, it's before your time, Chairman, about hiring a public relations firm, Border Affairs LLC, for $72,000 a year. When the high cost of the contract was questioned by one of the commissioners, Mr. Mills told the board that since they had terminated 2 consulting firms, the Shepherd Group and Fossil Consulting, the monies saved were roughly $50,000, and so the Border Affairs contract looked affordable. Budget records confirmed that Mr. Mills was paying his son $2,500 a month. The commissioners at the time of Troy Mills' hiring were Mr. Kinney, Alberto Trevino, Ernesto Cavazos, Stacy Reyes, and Stephen Kendrick. Thank you for your time, folks.
Here, here.